How's it going, everybody? InskeepGaming here. I went to the junkyard and picked up this wrecked Impala that I think may have been the Impala from Supernatural at one time. So I think we're going to restore it back to its former glory. Yeah, so let's get cracking on this thing. Motor is roached. So for a motor, I have something in mind for it. Yeah, I don't really know where to get started on this thing. Pretty rough shape. Don't want that. So I guess let's start by pulling off the panels that need fixed. You know, maybe the hood has a mind of its own. I did save the game, leave it, and come back to see if my frames were good. They are still good, so we're gonna keep chugging along. Alright, so obviously we're going to put a whole front end on this thing. Alright. How's that bumper look? That's beat. Alright. So I think what we need to do... Let's get our cutoff wheels. That's a... Yep. It's the cutoff. Let's get this... We'll go back with all new parts. Because this is the car I've wanted to build since I've seen it. It's hard. I don't have jack stands. I could go down to the beach and get them. But I think I'm just going to try to do what I can with a jack. And go from there. So we need to pull this motor. Motor and trans is roached. Okay. There isn't any wires on it. There's a fuel line. Should just be bell housing bolts in, and then, yep, this motor is ready to come out. Let's set it outside. Okay, so for battery tray looks good. We don't have to buy that. That booster's toast. Go ahead and take these shocks off. So really the only thing holding that wheel on is this upper control arm and the tie rod. Oh, and a brake line. There we go. Don't need any of that. Pick up what we can. All right. I'm really contemplating undoing these mods and doing like a hard start playthrough. If that's something y'all would be interested in, y'all let me know. You know, it's basically a vanilla game, no money cheat. And just trying to make it. So that should be able to come out. Okay. How's that firewall look? Pretty straight. So that'll work. Okay, we need to go to, let's see, Impala, body. Firewall, middle panel. There we go. It doesn't have an electrode in this. Oh, I need to move that closer. That needs cut out, so we're not going to weld that on. This can come out. Don't need the engine cradle. It is toast anyways. Is that it? Yep. Okay, cool. Hopefully it'll let me weld to this. There we go. And then we're going to leave that bottom off because it's got to be replaced. Let's get the radiator support. Lower middle hood. Back to the top. Let's see. Firewall. Owl panel. Floor. Hood. I've never built one of these, so I'm building it first time with y'all. Maybe it's that? I don't think so. No. We will need that though. The cow panel, which that goes up here, which is, I don't know if it's damaged or not. Firewall, floor. Front bumper. Grill. I'm getting a little bit of everything but what I need. I must have just looked over it 1,000 times. Let's see. Rear, floor. Type in rad. Maybe it'll come up. There we go. Okay. This can go on. That bolts on. Go ahead and throw this bumper and grill. Imagine the grill goes on with a screwdriver. But from where? Right there. Probably more bolts. Who knows? Alright, let's get this cowl cut off. Here and here. How's the roof look? Roof don't look bad. Alright. So we can get some front fenders. Oh, shoot. Okay, need the hood. Chrome, front bumper, we got that. Left door handle. Fender front right. Or the chrome. Oh, it's the chrome for it. I got you. Throw the hood on her. Now we need front left. I don't know what the difference between one. Okay, throw that on there. Cool. So we'll need headlights. But let's get an engine cradle. I don't think it's a it's a standalone car, but I think it's built off of the Bart suspension. So let's try. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna need both of those. That. 2 front shocks. We'll just throw factory torsions back in it. We'll do one side at a time. Because I don't know what the ride height needs to be. Actually, we can't throw torsions. I gotta replace that. This will be front left. This is front right. That's front left. We can get it all on all fours. It would make everything so much easier. This may be the tricky. Okay, now we need hubs. We'll come back and do the brakes. Hubs. Okay. And for the wheels, I gotta remember what they're called. I think they're Krager Super Spokes. Krager Super Spoke? Yep. And then tire. All right, so I'll pick y'all up when I am done with this, 'cause this is gonna be kind of time consuming. All right, so I had to bolt them down to get them to air up. So I had to put one bolt, air them up, take them off, same thing, over and over and over. Okay, so okay, that's cut out. Let's go back to Impala. What is this called? This is called torsion support. That's it. See if this will find it. Radiators. Okay. Maybe it's. What does that say? Does that say? Okay, Chad Bart. Bart. Don't. It's in body. Torsion support. There we go. Should be able to weld this bad boy on. Okay. Now we can put our torsion bars in, which are ones here. That way, when we set it down, it'll hold its weight. The other one is here. There we go. We'll just buy a new tunnel or transmission support. And now it's sitting on its own weight once we put these other two wheels and tires on. I did something. Well, we don't need that. Okay. All right. Now it'll sit on its own weight, so we can get a jack underneath it. Well, I said that. This one doesn't even have a leaf spring. Is that frame? No. Okay, cool. Okay, so we need to go back to suspension. We're just gonna put the factory leaves on it. That one's busted, so let's buy 2 of them. Okay. Now it should be sitting on its own weight. All right. Nice. And we're done with this. Throw this in the trash. What's the stance like? Perfect. Perfecto. Okay. Let's see. Other body damage. Doesn't really appear to have outside of this back here. We may be able to bang that out with a hammer. I've seen it. Alright, so we'll need that panel. Probably that rear quarter too. No big deal. Don't know. Exactly what holds it on. Cut this whole back off. Okay. This is rear panel. Rear ballast. So it needs, looks like it needs a trunk floor as well. Looks pretty bent up. Looks like it should have a weld there, but I guess it doesn't. Impala trunk floor. Okay. Impala. Body. Trunk floor. Rear ballast. Rear bumper. Rear panel, I thought. Rear panel. Okay. Floor. I don't know if that other one was bad or not, but it got replaced. Panel. I gotta have valves first. Yeah. And rear panel. Yep. And the rear bumper can go on. Means that can go in the trash. This can go in the trash. And this. Whatever. How's that sit now? It's gonna need a trunk lid. I'll have to get the stickers made. Trunk floor. Trunk. That just don't look. Them lights are just ain't right. How do these come out? I thought the lights came out with the screwdriver. Guess these don't. Okay, let's get some taillights. Accessories. Trunk badge. Taillight right, taillight left. Not bad. Taillight left. Taillight right. Way better. Let's watch this thing. Starting to come together. All right. A little bit of dirt, but it'll be fine. Okay, let's see. Body-wise, what do we need? Do we have all the chrome? Potentially. Get rid of these. Clean up our area a little bit. Now, easiest way I have found to move cars around tow to customer sign. That way you ain't got to worry about all the pushing. car not going right. Make sure your sign's pretty square with the lift. And then you're good to go. All right, let's check out this suspension. We're at the 30-minute mark. Okay, so that frame rail is busted. Wish I would have seen that before. We might leave that. Yeah, we're probably going to leave that. So we'll need a whole new rear end. Get this built. Let's go Bart. Suspension. All right, we're gonna need 2 rear hubs, axle, 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of them, and then we'll just go with like a lock 3/8. So this can go here. Just holding that in there. Oh, who knows? Okay. And does it have any brake lines? Brake line and a brake line. All right. God, that bothers me. All right, let's see what we can do about fixing it on the lift. Maybe easier now that it's on the lift. That's got to come out regardless. Maybe take the leaf spring off. Watch it fall into the floor. Like the last video. The heck else is holding it? Maybe that? Okay. Back to the Impala. Ready to go body. What was this one called? Oh, it's a Chad frame rail. Okay, cool. Frame rail left. And then we need the, what is it called? It's where you mount the rear shocks to. Not middle panel. Rear. Is that it? No. Does that go on there? No. Oh, right there. Middle frame brace. Cool. Okay, so we can throw these shocks on it. Right. And the leaf spring. The housing. To make sure these hubs will go in there. They don't quite line up. But it's a game you play with these mods. And before we forget, let's go ahead and throw these in here. I forgot those on a build one time and was shagging across that bridge. And it put me into the wall. All right. Guess we can tighten all these up now. Okay. Rear end's done minus brakes. Hell, we're here. Might as well go ahead and do brakes. Right rear, left rear, handbrake, cable, rear brake pads, 2 lines. Okay. I have my wrench, that's right rear. Okay. Now we'll need brake lines. That line don't look bad. The main line. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Alright, so the rear is completely done. Front. It needs everything as well as steering. Gotta be cautious with lifting that up. Y'all watch my... I don't remember what episode it was. It was when I tried to do it the first time. Tried to build this car the first time, and yeah, it didn't work. All right, rotors. Y'all gotta, if y'all have made it this far, let me know which part about building a car do you hate the most. Mine is brakes. Hate them. It's just so, I don't know, so time consuming. Favorite thing is definitely motors. Okay, so that's that. Actually, let's throw the steering components on it first. Need steering box, steering arm, 2 tie rods. Okay, that should be 2 bolts. This one will have one up top and bottom. And we can do our crossbar. The transmission's got me worried. It won't come out. I'm afraid if I shut the game out and save it, it's gonna drop my frames. And I'll lose this save too. So I lost 3 so far. Honestly, I just get tired of doing the same thing over and over and over again. So there's no reason that shouldn't fall out. Alright, so let's take... Yeah, okay, cool. Guess I gotta pull the... interior out of it. There's the headliner. There's that. Booster can come out, and this column is trash. Booster in. Okay. So we'll worry about the interior at a later date. All right, let's tighten that up. So brakes, suspension, everything's done on that. Get some headlights in it. Paula. And I have an idea for the motor. Accessories. Antenna. Marker. Front marker light. Turn signal. This tail light. Headlight. So then clip into just like the tail lights. Okay. Where do these go? They go on the back? What is that? Front marker light, yeah. Right there. Alright. How's it look now? Looks better. Um... Damn it. Alright, we'll do that later, I guess. This door wants to be stupid. Okay, so the Impala from Supernatural has a tan interior. So I don't know if you can get the interior at the interior shop. So we'll have to see. So for the motor, go quick and dirty with it. I'll end up building the motor for it. Because I don't have the motor spawn thing anymore. Where I can just spawn great motors. Okay. Quick and dirty. I don't know if it has its own radiator or not. Let's see if this works. Here's two. Don't worry, I will be building a motor for this. And then we'll need that. Also need this because I forgot to put that in. Come on now. All right, you do you, boo. You do you. What else do I need off of this? Let's starter. And sell it. Easy money. Okay, so need some radiator fluid. For the transmission, I don't know. I don't know. Get out of the way. We need brake fluid. I think we still need a fuel tank and a drive shaft as well. All right, cool. Why would it show the cap on it if there's nothing in it? Got some brakes. Still not completely full, but that's fine. Gonna make me do that damn thing. Alright, I'll pick y'all up when I figured this out. Alright, so I wasn't able to put a new transmission in it, so we still got the bad one. It wasn't starting because I didn't have a starter in it, go figure. I got a gas tank and a drive shaft in it, and I had to put a steering wheel. So, let's see if it'll even move under its own power with a bad transmission. Alright, let's get this bad boy cleaned up. Wash it. Paint the car black. And I filled it up, but it still says it's E. Alright, so I think there's only one thing left to do this episode. That's not right. But you get the gist. Well, there you have it. It still needs interior work and to figure out the transmission. I'm gonna save this. Fingers crossed it don't corrupt it. If it does, then it does. But anyways, I want to thank all y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.